Hello everyone, my name is Kwan. In this video, I will create a 3D solar system using SceneKit framework from Apple. The animation is geared to iPhone and iPad. As you can see, the sun is not drawn. We have the 8 planets, namely Mercury, Venus, Earth. As you can see, the Earth has a moon around it, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We will start the project from here. We create new project and game, and I just call it sun for now. Swift SceneKit and hit enter. Hit create. Next thing I will go delete stuff that I don't need to. Let's say delete everything from delete this one out, and I will delete the tab controller. Also delete the shift out, and don't need this anymore. We start from here. Thank you for watching the video. Create the orbit ring here. So from this script, we're gonna add some code in here. We're gonna add at the end this line right down here. So Control V. So what I just add is the data for the ring. Here's a planet name: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and here's a ring. This is a ring size. Okay. Of course, this ring is very arbitrary purpose for this video, and we loop the ring, and we call the ring size out from this array here. The first thing I use a torus geometry to draw the ring, and we create a ring node, and we create the ring to the scene, and we give it color. Probably I don't need this for now, so I delete it out. So if I run it, I should have this kind of ring. Okay, this ring. So we create a ring size, the orbit basically, and we loop, and we call the index from the ring. We create a geometry using SCN torus. We create a ring node by SCN node, and we create the geometry equal ring geo. We add to the scene, and we give the color yellow. The next thing we want to add is the planet size. So what I just did is I give the size of planet. Okay. Then I index it. Similar to the ring here, I create a node called planet geo, and I use a sphere radius. Then I add the planet to the ring node. Okay, to the ring node. Add child to the ring node. On the ring here, I add child to the scene. So for the planet, I add to the ring. Then the position on X, I put X right there. That's why you see the position of X here. Let's run it. So that's what we have. So let's go over again. I just add this line, the size, relative size, of course. Then similarly, I create the planet node. Then I add to the ring node. Okay, this is a ring node. I do not add to the scene node as up here. Then I place the X position of the planet. The next thing we're gonna do is to texture the planet. See, the planet now has its own texture now, so it looks more realistic. To do that, you have to go into the web and download some of the texture. I download through this here. I select them all, then I drag, go to supporting file. Okay, let's just look at some of the texture. See, texture of the Earth, texture of Jupiter. Let's say run it. That's what we have. So let's look at the code. What I just do is we have the planet. The planet here is already. Okay, we index it, the name of the planet. So the only thing I do here is that I add this statement, planet, first material diffuse content, and IU image, name of texture right down here. So I got the name from this array and everything else .jpeg. So very simple. First you go to the web, download and bring to here. Then you add this statement in. The next thing we want to do is to move the planet around the sun. Each planet has its own speed around the sun. So I just add this array here called orbit. Basically, this is the speed of each planet around the sun. Then to move the planet around the sun, I just move the ring. Okay, so I just rotate the ring, and the planet got stuck to the ring because of this statement. This statement said that the planet belongs to the ring. When the ring moves, the planet moves, and the rings move in a circular direction. That's why you see the planet move around the sun. It actually, the orbit move, okay, the circle move, not the planet itself. So very easy. I just add this statement also. So this is the ring, and I diffuse with the same planet. So you see, if you see right down here, if the planet is blue, it orbit ring is blue. If the planet is orange, it orbit will be orange. Same thing for the Earth, it's kind of semi-blue. So far, that's about 20 lines, I would say. And this we got this far. That's very impressive. The next thing, we will add the moon, and the moon will spin around the Earth. So I just add this line in. When index equal 2, we talk about the Earth. Planet 0, 1, 2 mean the Earth. So when index equal 2, we will create the ring for the moon. Also the moon stick to the ring. On this statement, we create the moon orbit. So we give this ring size, and we stick to the planet node. Okay, planet node at this point is the Earth node. So we add the moon node to the Earth node. And here we spin the moon orbit. Next thing, we create the moon geometry. And we put a texture on it. And we create the moon node. We add the moon node to the moon orbit node. Okay. So when the moon orbit node spin, the moon spin with it. And we get the position relative to the moon orbit node. The moon spin because it moon orbit spin. The next thing we want to do is to lock the camera to a planet. In this case, we're going to lock to a Jupiter. As you can see that I put the mouse here, Jupiter will not move. All the planet around it move. So basically, if we look at the Jupiter, so I just add this constraint in. Here basically I find the position of the Jupiter and I position the camera close to it. Okay, depending on how much you want to close to it. And I set the constraint on camera node. Set constraint target Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter. Then camera constraint, put this constraint on. So run it. See that Jupiter will be fixed in a position because we position the camera to Jupiter. When Jupiter moves, the camera moves with Jupiter. First thing to do is that we find the Jupiter position and we position the camera close to it. Then we set the constraint on the camera node. Here basically I just want to find out what planet. So I want to rename the node of the planet so I can look at which planet. Here I try to lock on a Uranus planet. If you see that I put the mouse on a Uranus, it will not move. Everything else around it move. So you lock the position to look at Uranus. As Uranus move, the camera also move with Uranus. So again, on the camera, put Uranus here. Then the camera node constraint has constraint Uranus. That put the camera closer, let's say 10, just run it. This is Uranus. Now we put the camera Z10 right close to Uranus. Here I target the Earth, so the camera always look at the Earth. So same thing, I just do the Earth node. Yeah. Let's say, how about the Moon? So the Moon rotate around the Earth. Let's see what happened. So if I put the cursor on the Moon, you see that the Moon always at the cursor position. Next thing I want to do is to rotate on the planet. So the planet, first it move around the orbit. Itself also rotate. You see the rotation. So I just add this line. So this is the rotation of the planet. Again, its axis. Okay. So it's rotate around, spin around. And here I get the rotation index. And to make it rotate, I just add one statement. This statement. So planet run action rotation Z. So the planet first it move because it ring move. So the planet stuck to the ring. When the ring move around, the planet move around. And also the planet also rotate. So that's two movement of the planet here. First it go travel around its orbit around the sun, and it's the planet also spin around. Here we target the Earth. You can see that Jupiter is spinning. Uranus also spinning. This one Venus spinning. Mercury. Here we target Saturn planet. Thank you for watching the video.